Hello Aries, and welcome to your general reading. If you just found my channel, welcome and thank you for being here. What is going on with Aries? I just saw 222. Okay, I heard one more. Deep diver, diving into a task. Aries, I feel like you have no shortage of, enthusiasm when it comes to what you want to do. But these cards are great, by the way. I'm kind of feeling like Spirit is saying, like, you're almost there, and you can probably just taste this. Okay, so here we go. The cosmic womb, divine feminine. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Winter's dream, gestation period, and then boom. Fortune's wheel, luck, and right timing. There's the clover. Something is happening, and it could be that whatever is happening for you, winter is significant. I just saw 333. You are birthing an idea. Look at that. Divine feminine, cosmic womb, gestation period. Maybe some of you are becoming parents. It could be that for somebody out there. I feel like Spirit is saying it's coming. And there is an element of you have to put in a little bit of work. And again, Aries, every Aries I know has no shortage of energy. When you want to do something, you're all in, and you go for it. Without fear, without reservation, but for some weird reason, things just haven't aligned. And I feel like, Spirit may be saying with this experiencing life as it comes, you may feel like you're kind of, maybe not wandering aimlessly, but you feel like you're getting tossed about a little bit. Your boat is in rocky waters, and, it's kind of part of the journey. It's like the roller coaster ride. And some people want to, get off the ride. It's too much. And some want to stay on. Some even thrive there. Just go with it. I'm feeling like that's what's wanting to come through for you. But we're going to look at what is being kind of tossed in your direction. Okay? Let's see what we've got. What's going to play out, Spirit? The Hanged Man. Sacrifice. How you look at something, how you perceive it. What are you caught up in? Are you really stuck? Hands tied, wherever that was. Yeah, her hands look like they're kind of tied. Murky, muddy water. Okay, let's see what comes out for you, Aries. I love that. Help is on the way. A rescue. Look at that. Partnerships and alliances. I feel like you will be joining forces, or at least other people may give you a glimmer of, hope or help. Strength. Oh, this is really nice. The Six of Pentacles. You could get help financially even. Something is going to change. Your circumstances are going to change. Look at that. Like, don't back down. Stand your ground. To me, this feels like not giving up. Perseverance is significant because things are about to shift. Okay, anything else? I'm feeling the energy in the deck, but wow. Okay, so this might be one of the things you're having to deal with. What to do? You may have several options, and Spirit is saying, really take a look at this. Seven of Cups. Be very clear about what you want and your intentions. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. Heartache and loss, the Hermit, financial and material changes, patience, temperance, obstacles and challenges, another 5. Mental conflict. You could even be deciding on something that has an impact in your relationships. And I feel like with this strength energy, Spirit saying, you know, help is on the way. There is, I'm also getting like a powerhouse energy with this for some reason. And maybe this is you shifting into that kind of a mindset. Okay, so let's get some clarity around this. What is this partnership? I'm hearing aligning with the right people. This could be a big project you want to get off the ground. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, we have the moon. Specifically, we have Cancerian energy with the moon. I don't know why I'm feeling like this is like the unknown. And it could be that you're going to meet people on your path or be aligned with people, and maybe you don't see this coming. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I'm also hearing the full moon could be significant. I don't know if maybe you go through manifesting rituals. Let's keep going. 3 of Wands, the moon, the star. Don't worry about this. This is hope. Like it's good. You're going to be shown the way. It could be someone who is maybe possesses the expertise that you're looking for. This could be somebody you look up to, someone you're like, yes, that's like the missing link to this thing I've been trying to do. Let's get one more. Interesting. If we see the sun, that's going to be really interesting. Cosmic forces at work. Okay, 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. If there's some murkiness or something that you need to dig into, do that. Know what you're getting into. What is strength? What is that about? The 9 of Cups. There's the sun. The moon, the star, the sun. I love that. Boy, that feels like there's some cosmic forces at work for sure. Strength and the 9 of Cups. Now, you could also be sort of tempering your enthusiasm for something, if that applies. Strength and the 9 of Cups. Okay. The Hierophant and the 10 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups, King of Cups. If you're trying to get through a difficult situation at work, with family, you may be needing to kind of cut your losses. I'm getting, something that you had your heart set on or a plan in place that fell through. Maybe it was not the right time, not the right group. There was not a common goal shared by you and whoever this is. Now, this could even be in a relationship, in a commitment. But if this is whatever you're trying to further or get through, yeah, as I'm tossing the cards, 4 of Cups, it's lackluster. It hasn't come to fruition. It hasn't worked out in the way that you needed it to. So I just saw 1111. So this could be help on the way. It could be financial assistance. It could be that everything you've poured into something suddenly takes a turn for the better. And I could see that happening with those cards. 6 of Pentacles. What is that about? The Hermit and the 3 of Cups. You could get help from a friend, help from someone older than you, a parent, a Virgo. We have Scorpio energy here, Leo energy, Aquarian energy, Taurus. Geez, it could be anybody. Let's look at the transformation energy. I'm calling it out because I'm almost wondering if you are not aware of a resource. Okay. The Queen of Cups in Judgment. with the Chariot, the Emperor, and the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there is help on the way. I'm getting that vibe with the Three of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Three of Wands, partnerships and alliances in this deck, and the Three of Cups. There is someone who's like, I am compassionately jumping in to like help you or change this up for you. This could be a decision about a person in particular, like a partnership, Cancerian energy. So what is the Seven of Cups, which we have twice? I feel like this is where there's a little bit of a caution flag. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords. And the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. I feel there is a relationship energy coming through for me, and while it isn't the predominant energy, I feel like there could be someone in your environment or who is a potential figure in what's going on. And I feel like you need to look at the people around you very carefully, or maybe that's what you've been doing. You've been examining who you've partnered with. If it's romantic, maybe, you know, you're being more logical about your choices. Maybe this is, you know, head over heart, something that was maybe based on like an emotional judgment changes or something like that. It could change your direction. It could change your opinion. So what does Spirit want you to know about any potential caution flag regarding your plans? What do you have? Wow, for Aries, that just flew out. Okay. Truth be told. So I feel like you have to look at something with maybe a fresh set of eyes, see something for what it is. Hear a truth, speak a truth. I feel like something becomes clearer to you when you evaluate it. Time to go. And there's your clover. Luck and right timing. Now, I want to see what's at stake for you. Let's look at that. Where do I want to go with this? What's at stake? The Guided Soul, the Journey of the Soul blended deck. What is at stake for Aries? Money, business, other opportunities, hitting a brick wall. If this is a relationship, wow. Right as I said that, we get the card, no. So you may be evaluating something that isn't working. Aries, whenever we're in flow, right? Whenever we're in flow, things are effortless. If you have been like, you know, fighting against a current or fighting against a situation that you're like, why can't I get ahead, Moon? Why doesn't this work? And whatever it is, it may be because you're not aligned in the way that you need to. You're pushing for something and Spirit is saying, the truth is, no. See into something. And this could indicate that there is an unknown and Spirit wants you to really tap into that. Okay, let's keep going. So what is at stake here? What's going on? Wow, we have truth again. The truth will come to light, clarity and honest expression. We have new cycle, changes for the better, closures and new doors, jumping on an opportunity. I feel like the message here is once you're willing to walk through that new door, boom. something fated. Look at that, luck and right timing. Fate is at play. We also have new life, and if this is about your money, Treasure Island. And I was getting that there's some sort of help on the way. And I have to say this because I've seen it 3 times, and now Spirit is telling me, say it, say it. 614, whether that's June 14th, whether that is just a combination you happen to see a lot. It could be your birthday if you're cross-watching for an Aries. I have seen it in some way, shape, or form 3 times. 614, and I've seen it on my timer. So there's maybe a message out there for someone who resonates with that, but Spirit's like, say it, say it. Okay, I've said it. Anything else? Arrival. Holding space for someone. Waiting, anticipated connection. Bottom of the deck, get ready to expect the unexpected. Top of the deck, this is a test. Okay. Have you learned from whatever hasn't worked? I think Spirit wants you to really take a look at that. That really wanted to be seen. All right, what energy should you bring to this idea, this endeavor, a relationship, whatever it is for you? What energy should you bring to this? Wow, Aries, you are protected. Conversely, or in addition, you might protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your assets, protect whatever it is that you feel like you've kind of stumbled a bit. Yeah, okay. Going forward, the path is illuminated and it's clear. You can see for miles here. Bottom of the deck, we have trust. Look at that, focus. I'm seeing simplicity, truth, taking risks. Okay, let's see what else. What energy does Spirit want you to embody? Truth, okay. And you know, bottom of the deck, miracles, which I love to see. I think something is unfolding for you, but what may have stood in the way, look at how many times we have truth coming up. Truth, truth be told, truth. And if this is, okay, I have to see something for what it is, I have to look at something in a new way, don't, you know, I don't want to say don't be in denial about something, but that's what was going to come off my mouth. So see something for exactly what it is. If it, you know, looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So whatever is not aligned with you, I feel like you either have to express that, see it, or protect yourself from it. Now that could be probably a strong statement, but we do have that protection card here. Let's take a look at the gateways that are opening up for you, Aries. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, there is something that has ruffled your feathers or hurt you in some way. I step into my future with strength and clarity. What a beautiful message, because that's really what this has been about. Healing the past. Oh, Spirit wanted me to show you that. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Okay, what up? What else, Aries? Okay, we have several more. Receiving from angels. Shimmering wings of angels embrace me with love. I'm also hearing heavenly blessings. I love this. This is really nice energy. Cherishing self. I accept and love myself. Standing firm. I am noble, brave, and strong. And then as soon as I looked at this, I heard from Spirit, some of you have been in sort of a, let's say like a loop. You've been doing something on repeat or doing something that you thought you were supposed to do. And I feel like it has something to do with expectations of family or something like that. And I won't say more than that because I think it can be vast, you know, the number of reasons we do the things that we've been programmed to do. I think you're undoing that, breaking barriers. I'm expanding beyond limitations into joy and freedom. This is beautiful. I mean, if what is not aligned with you is in your way, I feel like you're going to say, whoosh, I'm going to cut it away. Or I'm going to find a way around it. You know, this could be feeling as though you deserve that salary that you've never achieved, but everybody else has. You know, it's that kind of, I'm determined to get this, I want this, and I'm going to do this. And I'm very, very clear. Taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. This is a nice reading. It's a very encouraging reading. And I feel like what awaits you is probably going to surprise even you. But, you know, remember that there's going to be some bumps, and that's okay. But don't give up on what you are manifesting, planning, cultivating. Spirit knows right when to open the door for you. And that is nice. All right, Aries, I'm going to stop the reading here. I'm going to sit with Spirit and ask if this is going to be extended. I'm feeling a yes, but I don't know. So if it is, it'll be in the description below. Members, this will be part of your playlist. Aries, if this is where we part ways, thank you for being here. Good luck with this. It doesn't look like, you know, the barriers are going to remain in place for long, but it's up to you. All right, I'll leave it there. Take good care.